Our next point is about answer engine optimization. So this is something probably a newer concept in how we write content, because with LLM search, with the rise of AI search and the LLM tools giving answers, everything is about questions and answers, right? So you probably have heard this before, but it's become very extremely important to write for questions and answers. See how you can change the concept into questions and answers more, and structure your content to answer common questions, right? Always figure out what are the question-based, whether you could write a subhead as a question-based subhead, right? And whenever you have, I think I already covered this point, but I'm reiterating this again, that whenever you have a question-based subhead, make sure that you're answering it in the first two lines of your next paragraph, of the paragraph which is coming right after the heading. So also make sure that to find the questions that you will talk about in your article, make sure that you are finding the long tail keywords, find out the questions, and there are several tools to do that. You can obviously go to Google itself. The autocomplete also gives you certain long tail keywords. People also ask, Google's feature is excellent in helping you understand, get questions more. There are tools, of course, like, also answer the public. You could also ask ChatGPT and Google to give you the long tail keywords as well. But make sure that you're getting enough long tail keywords and enough questions to answer in your content. Do not just write a content which is not, where there are no answers, because you're sort of leaving visibility on the table then, right? So let's keep that as a newer rule to keep in mind while we are writing content. Another very important thing is understand how people are searching nowadays. What are you doing? You are writing a question and you're no longer writing 2 words. You're writing a long frame questions, which is also why I was saying that long tail keywords are becoming important. Questions are important. Why are they important? Because you're talking more in conversational language. Make sure you're writing your content also in conversational language, right? Do not write extremely formal. Write as if you would talk. And this is something that I've been stressing for a long time, even before AI, because if you write the way you talk, it becomes very easy to read and understand, right? Of course, not colloquial, but then nowadays it's very important that we write in conversational, natural language, which is very easy for AI to pick up, right? When you write, so here's a small tip. When you write your content, see what are the questions you can answer in that content, right? Remember that. So the next slide is about formats, which LLM platforms really love, okay? The kind of formats that you can always pick on is best of articles. Google is also loving them. LLMs love them anyway. There's a lot of, so you have to remember that AI search platforms extract information and they repurpose that information, right? So best of articles give them a lot of information. Always try and cover as much as possible in the information, and do not forget to make small chunks of information. So best of, maybe I'm writing best content marketing agencies. I'm talking about maybe 10 companies. I'm keeping small chunks of information there. So these chunks are far more easier for AI to parse rather than one long paragraph, right? So best of articles are great. Google loves them. All search engines love them. AI loves them. Comparison articles and tables, whatever you're writing on, if you could add a comparison article or comparison table, that gets very easily picked up as a snippet, or maybe by LLMs as well. So it's great for mid-funnel, especially. So try and see if you could add a table anywhere for the concept that you've already written or talked about, right? Of course, we talked about Q&A style content. That's already given. Add your own opinions in articles. Try and add something authentic in the article format that you've written. Another thing that we used to do, maybe in the newspapers do it, and something that we have not been doing, but write a clear caption when you have a picture, maybe, or maybe you have given a banner picture and you've skipped on writing the caption for it. Don't do it. Write something, write the caption for that picture, and also reference it in the content that you've written. So as referenced in the picture above, you can see that this is this. Okay, so if you've put a graph or you've put a data something, explain that, add a short sort of summary to it, right? That also helps. Again, in the picture, use descriptive formats like, maybe it's a wooden color tea cupboard. So the more descriptive, the better it is for Google to understand, the AI to understand. So these are formats that you could be using. Try and see what formats can be used.